for high in Pasadena.
Stressed out? Try Stress Balls De-Stressing Gummies. Eat a couple and you'll feel like... Keep taking Stress Balls gummies and eventually your world feels like... Become a stress baller with Stress Balls gummy supplements.
Oprah is hosting a 2-night conversation about race in America, featuring thought leaders, activists, and artists to discuss how we all move forward together. Where do we go from here? Part 1, starting tonight at 9 on OWN and the Discovery family of networks.
Feel better faster. HoveUrgentCare.com. 3 things you need to know right now.
6:17, it's Valentine in the morning. This is 104.3 MyFM. Today, George Floyd will be laid to rest next to his mother at the Houston Memorial Gardens. The memorial and funeral will be private events, but yesterday, public viewing in Houston drew hundreds of visitors and just, was it thousands? I thought it was thousands, actually. It says hundreds, but I thought it was thousands. I'm not sure. So many people showed up, though, including Texas Governor Greg Abbott. Yesterday in Southern California, thousands of people participated in marches and memorial services honoring George Floyd as well. A heat advisory is in place until tonight at 7 in places like L.A., Santa Monica, Orange County, and parts of Ventura County. Temps to be in the high 90s and approach triple digits in L.A. and Orange County. Several records could be broken. There will also be increased risk of fire again today. Yesterday, several brush fires broke out in Southern California, including a 90-acre fire in Castaic and a 110-acre brush fire in Corona. All those fires, I assume, are pretty much handled right now, Brian?
Yeah, the one in Castaic, I think, is 80%.
Is it really?
The one in Corona is less containment.
Okay.
But I think they stopped the spread.
They got on top of that Castaic one incredibly fast. More and more jobs are being added back into the economy. The areas that are seeing the most growth are the restaurant industry, where 1.4 million workers returned last month. Retail, where nearly 400,000 jobs returned. Clothing stores saw the largest gain. Last month, Gap reopened 800 locations, including Old Navy and Banana Republic stores. So it's good to see people getting back to work. I want people to get back to work in the safest way possible. That's me. 6:18, it's Valentine in the morning, 104.3 MyFM. Coming up next, you guys have to hear what happened in this meeting that neither one of you were part of and how your lives are about to change.
Great.
You know what it is, too? John Peake is out of town. He's our, immediate boss, right? So his second in command, his lieutenant, Brandon Bell, was in charge of the meeting. Oh, God. Oh, give somebody a little bit of power. Right. Hang on to the seat of your pants. Oh, my gosh. And let me know if this would be something similar in your workplace. Coming up next when you text in at 31043.
Take a seat. Right over there, sat on the stairs, stay or leave. The cabinets are bare and I'm unaware of just how we got into this mess. Got so aggressive, I know we meant all good intentions. So pull me closer, why don't you pull me close? Why don't you come on over, I can't just let you go. Oh baby, why don't you just meet me in the middle? I'm losing my mind just a little. So why don't you just meet me in the middle? In the middle, baby. Why don't you just meet me in the middle? I'm losing my mind just a little. So why don't you just meet me in the middle? In the middle. Oh, take a step back for a minute into the kitchen, floors are wet, and taps are still running, dishes are broken. How did we get into this mess? Got so aggressive, I know we meant all good intentions. So pull me closer, why don't you pull me close? Why don't you come on over, I can't just let you go. Oh baby, why don't you just meet me in the middle? I'm losing my mind just a little. So why don't you just meet me in 104.3 MyFM.
Friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. Welcome to the room of people who have dreams of people that they love one day docked away. Just because we check the guns at the door doesn't mean our brains will change from hand grenades. You loving on the psychopath sitting next to you. You loving on the murderer sitting next to you. You think gonna get this sitting next to you. But after our last time, please don't forget. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. We don't deal with outsiders very well. They say newcomers have a certain smell. Yeah, trust issues not to mention. They say they can smell your intentions. You loving on the freak show sitting next to you. You love some weird people sitting next to you. You think I did not get here sitting next to you. But after all I've said, please don't forget. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. Why'd you come? You knew you should have stayed. I tried to warn you just to stay away. And now they're outside ready to buzz. It looks like you might be one of us.
21 Pilots, 104.3 MyFM. It is Valentine in the morning. So, yesterday. Do you want to set up, Brian? Want to explain yourself?
I will
Then Angela and Kevin need to know what happened
I'll
here.
attempt to explain myself. We have something here at MyFM called a war meeting. And I am part of the cabinet, the war council.
Oh boy.
Every week,
Defund MyFM. Defund
Yeah.
MyFM.
and every week, someone is selected who has to present a big idea that
Yeah.
they're supposed to carry through with the sales department, the promotions department, the social department.
Right.
And,
It's supposed to impact ratings
yes.
and revenue and uniques on the website. Stuff that you may not care about listening right now, but stuff is important to the lifeblood of a radio station.
It was my turn to make the presentation yesterday,
Yeah.
and I did not prepare anything.
So 45 minutes before the presentation, we're sitting in here. What time is it? 6:26? Okay. So we're sitting in here, and Brian goes, "Oh, crap, I've got that war meeting thing. I need an idea."
Brian, who nominated you?
I believe it was Sabrina Tribuzzi selected me.
That's not
Okay.
a nomination. That's called a pass the buck.
It
Or
is.
who do I want to give it to I don't like?
Right.
You know?
Says a lot.
Right.
So then, as I was scrambling to come up with something, I came up with an idea that Jill, Kevin and Val would each create some sort of, a blog about
Yes.
what their favorite
Yes.
things are. Kind of like Oprah's favorite things, like a big...
He goes, kind of like Oprah's favorite things. Oh, but that's already taken, so I have to have a different name, like Val, Jill, and Kevin's favorite things. That might work.
Well, that's the exact same thing. Whatever.
And each of you will then produce like some sort of big
Right.
video about what you're
Yeah.
into and
Yeah.
your,
A big deal. So he says this, and Brandon Bell is the one leading the meeting yesterday, and I'm just listening on the drive home, and I'm furious at this point. Because I know he made it up on the fly, and it's not like we haven't done this stuff in some form or another before anyway. We talk about things like this all the time.
Because, so Kevin's really a music guy, he's a YouTube enthusiast. He's going to, every week, he's going to break down new music, what it means to people, and then he's going to write a blog about it, kind of like, you see like Rolling Stone would do and stuff like that. And then I'm going to do this every week?
Every week, yeah. And then we're going to talk about it on the air, and there'll be companion videos with it, and we'll, talk about it on the air as well. There'll be a big blog post on our website.
And Jill, Jill is so into the top-rated shows out there. Jill's going to do a deep dive review on what's happening each week, what shows are new, which shows are most popular, and which shows are coming up on impactful episodes.
Yeah, that was a phrase I love.
Which shows are coming up on impactful episodes, so people don't
Great.
miss them in the pandemic. And she'll do a video, and maybe even a video of like her on the couch with the camera over her shoulder, so the POV is like aimed at what she's watching, and you're like watching with her, so we call it like Watch with Jill. And oh my God, it'll
Okay.
blow up, right?
And then he wanted that live stream. He goes,
We get something like Twitch, and she can live stream it, and just POV over her shoulder towards the TV.